Hi, my loves. We haven't done a tapping in a minute. I haven't done a tapping in a few days. I haven't done a video in a long minute. I have been working through the place of healing, PTSD, and specifically, I grew up in the kind of circumstances where, my brain was designed into chaos. I was doing a nervous system healing free challenge this week, and one of the things she said is she was like, at some point your brain and your body got used to chaos, and that's why money things is manifesting this way. And I had a breakdown because I was like, well, what if you were raised in chaos and thinking about my birth story and the story of my mom and her womb and how it kind of relates to financial abuse and those sorts of situations. Anyway, so I've had a really good few days, and then today when we're doing healing work and doing moving work, when we there's an expansion and a contraction, and so I've had a really great, really expanding few days and aha moment few days, and then today, last night specifically, it was a really hard contraction, and I had nightmares last night that was my brain just finding all of these these things of, what about this? And I woke up and did a really good job bringing myself back and loving myself back, and then did some moving and shaking this morning, but then I feel like I just lost the wisest choice, the choice that would have kept me in a present state, would have been to go and do something creative. I had moved my body and I had done things, but would have been to go and do something creative, or intentionally watch a movie, something like that. And instead I did what I think so many of us do, what we're conditioned to do, what our brains are trained to do, which as I sought connection, I could have called a friend, could have left and gone somewhere to be around people. And I sought to soothe that thing, by just getting on and starting a scroll. And I lost hours. It's especially when you're someone who has dissociative skills, we'll say, which isn't a skill. I've worked really hard to not dissociate and to be in my body and to be with my body and to be in presence with myself, even if it's astral and I'm kind of out of my body, but still to be in presence with myself. And it's the opposite of presence with ourselves. It's presence with shit that we don't fucking care about, I don't give a shit about anybody's Facebook update. Really, at the end of the day, I don't, and so we're gonna tap about that because my brain is feeling shitty and feeling I lost a day, and it's using this behavior to kind of attach to some sort of shame spiral. See, you're always gonna be fucked up, whatever. We're gonna tap on it. Brains are, and PTSD and PTSI is a better term, post-traumatic stress disorder. It's not a disorder. There's no disorder here. There is no lack of order here. It's an injury. This makes so much sense, So it's just a really complex brain injury, and one that's become so functional and wired, right? So I'm going to come in on a karate chop point. If you want to play, do what I do, say what I say. You can also do tapping or pressure. I'm today. Fuck! I feel like I just lost. I lost hours of my day to a social media scroll. And I'm so fucking sick of it. I'm so sick of it. It doesn't feel good. I don't want to be there. It doesn't even feel the same. It's not a place that feels like connection and community anymore. It's just a place where we're just taking our attention and causing us to yell at each other and then feeding on the energy. I don't like it. I don't like feeling this way. And right now I feel ashamed and guilty, and I'm mad at myself. Which, okay. Right now, that's how we're feeling. I can, honor that feeling. And I still love myself. Not even though. Like, I still love myself. I can be mad at myself and still love myself. I can be upset and annoyed and frustrated at my own decisions and behaviors and habits and still love myself. I accept myself. Right now, like, in this tapping, I'm opening the idea of, like, forgiving myself. Okay. Coming down out of karate chop point, and let's do a check-in. 1 to 10, how you're feeling about this. 10 being best day of your life, 1 being you want to die. 5 is neutral. I'm at like 3.5. Okay, top of the head. Tapping or pressure. I lost hours of my day today. And my brain did that, like, freak out, PTSD, dissociate, do anything but, like, get the fuck away from here thing today. And I specifically went to, like, social media as a coping strategy. And I so desperately, it used to work. Like, it used to be a fun place. It used to be, like, part of, like, I'm seeking and wanting this thing that it doesn't exist anymore, right? It's not the same. So I sought out a tool that used to be a different experience. And that experience has changed. The function of that tool has changed. Oh, okay, now I'm gonna go off of my hands. And, like, I forgive myself. I forgive myself for reaching for that tool that used to function and inspire me and motivate me to create and just feel differently than it does now. I've been feeling frustrated and guilty and shameful for the way I'm, like, even when I'm in it, I'm like, fuck, just, like, put it away. You don't even want to be here. And I have to remember this is intelligently and intentionally designed to be a drug. It is specifically designed for my body's physiology to be a drug. For us to in so many ways be disconnected from community and feel like it's the only place we can find community. I forgive myself. Yeah, we lost today. And I forgive myself. I forgive you. I forgive you. I accept myself. We've been doing a lot of expansion work. We've been doing a lot of, like, holding energy and, like, making moves. I'm really proud of us. And our brain was, like, designed in this environment. To some extent, it'll probably always be this way. Like, this was written into the building of my body during my mom's pregnancy. We're always gonna be a little bit kooky. I don't know if I've ever even said that word out loud before. A little bit tricky. A little bit, keep ourselves on our toes. Always interesting. Except when we, like, sit and, like, check out of our lives into a doom scroll screen. That's pretty fucking boring. I'm bored with that. It's not fun anymore. I see you, brain, and reaching for an old tool. It works until it doesn't, and this doesn't work anymore. I am proud of myself for showing up for myself. Right now. This is me choosing differently. When I get done with this tapping, I'm going to go do something else. It's like a healthy choice to keep the momentum going. I'm going to go engage in a healthy choice to keep the momentum going. Maybe I'm going to go color, or journal, or move my body, or sing, or play cards, or play Tetris. There's a lot of science around Tetris and PTSD. And this is part of it. I am an imperfect, I don't even like that phrase, imperfect. I'm just an imperfect human. That's a weird religious term that triggered somebody. I am a faceted and flawed, fancy thing. I didn't have another alliteration word. I love myself. I lost part of the day today. I'll forgive myself. I am proud of myself. I'm doing so much healing and I've gained such a good muscle. And I have a lot of skills that do work for me. And the social media thing probably actually comes with some grief that'll need witnessing, at least for me. And that's okay. And that actually makes a lot of sense. Even though I feel this way. And I love myself. I accept myself. I support myself. I make choices that align to trusting myself. Okay, it's coming back into heart center. Just like give yourself a hug. Sometimes I take naps like this and I wear shirts and like tuck into things so it holds. Checking back in 1 to 10. Switch if you're holding yourselves. Switch sides maybe. Oh, there we go. I'm also gonna do knees to hands. Because my brain's a little bit out of it on that one. If your brain's feeling a little like, whoa, a little bit of bilateral movement. Yeah, there we go. 1 to 10. 10 being best day of your life. 1 being you wanted to stop. 5 is neutral. Where are you at? If you got to change, please tell me in the comments. If you got to change, please tell me about it. I went from like a 3.5 to, I'm probably like a solid 5.5. Solid 5.5. Yeah, let me know. Tell me, how'd you like that? Are you feeling the same way I'm feeling about social media? Was this helpful to you? Was this relevant to you? Let me know so we can talk about it. I love you. Thank you for hanging out with me and for the grace and space and compassion always given to me by this like fun little corner of the internet we have created together. I love you. I am proud of you. And I like that you're kooky and interesting and fancy and feisty and tricky. I like that about you. I think you like that about you too. Yeah? Yeah. Okay. Bye, honey.